Jerrod Wilson left Brooklyn, New York in 1848, and after a long adventure found his brother Jake in California, where together they dig for gold in Jake's mine. Their hard work pays off when they discover an underground cavern with large gold deposits and the richest vein of gold in California's mother lode. As they follow the vein of gold, their mining operation expands and so does their profits. After 20 years in the business, the Wilson brothers are wealthy beyond their wildest dreams. Much of their profit is sent to Brooklyn to an old friend and banker, Mr. Quail, who has been investing it wisely for them. They receive letters regularly from Mr. Quail with news from their hometown, and the news is not good. Crime and political corruption are rampant there, and Jake and Jerrod know the man responsible. William Tweed, known as Boss Tweed, framed Jake for a crime he didn't commit, forcing him to leave town and head west. But before leaving, Jake gathered evidence that could put Tweed into prison forever and hid it somewhere along the trail to California. The brothers decide to return to Brooklyn on the newly constructed Transcontinental Railroad. With the mine sold, there are only a few things that must be done before they can begin traveling to Brooklyn.
You've done a great job with the mine. You've created many well-paying jobs over the years. Thank you for this.
It was a pleasure to work for you, Mr. Wilson. I hope the new owner will hold my job.
Down in the mine, you see the track. You are proud of the mine, and it was hard for you to sell it. There's a man working near the stamp mill. You wonder if he will hear anything again. The sound is deafening that close, and he isn't wearing his company-provided hearing protection. Down in the mine, you see the tracks needed for many mine carts that are used to move ore. You are proud of the mine, and it was hard for you to sell it. Dynamite could possibly be useful. The problem here is that the boxes are all locked. Can you think of another place you can get some? These boxes are full of dynamite. The boxes are mostly full of items that are needed for the removal of gold in this mine. This is where your brother first discovered the gold in this mine. That was many years ago.
I really have to do this?
Yes.
Ugh.
This employee is working near the stamp mill. Because the machine is so loud, you can't speak with him. This is the entrance to your shop. This is where your brother built the rail cars that will leave California soon. One railroad track runs to the west from the workshop. Another track further north runs west from the mine. This is just wild grass. You walk along the American River, and after some time you reach Sutter's Fort. You take the musket balls. Wow, they aren't easy to carry. You take the musket balls. Wow, they aren't easy to carry. You see nothing important here now. In the past, there were many helpful folks at Sutter's Fort. Now the fort is in very poor condition because people come and take whatever they want. Only the building in the center of the fort is still standing. You see nothing important here now. In the past, this is the fort's old well. There's a decaying cover over the opening. The old hand pump is gone, but a stub of pipe remains where it once was attached. The end of a pipe protrudes up through the well cover. The pipe hangs down 20 feet into the well. It's made from a soft, dull-colored metal. It's lead pipe. The fort's administration was once in the building to the left. To the north there was a second stable, and the entrance to the trading store was to your right. The fort's administration was once in the building. You take the musket balls. Wow, they aren't easy to carry. This house was built some years ago. You see nothing important here now. For what? You have no need for that. This is the residential area of Coloma. These buildings are houses.
Hello, Smith. We've been friends a long time, and I wanted to be the one to tell you that we are leaving California and traveling back to New York. Of all the people we know here, I'm going to miss you the most. You have been a faithful friend.
Jerrod, I know everyone in these parts, from Sacramento to Placerville, and I mean everyone. I've already heard folks talking about you leaving, and I reckon there's something I best tell you. I fixed the trigger on a feller's rifle a spell ago, and I surmise that he and his disreputable friends are fixing to rob that train of yours and steal them bars of gold you're taking with you. Now, I've been thinking, and maybe I know a way to help you. If you find me a heaping pile of lead and give me a few gold coins, I can make you some gold-plated lead bars that'll look and feel like solid gold. If you switch them for the real ones right before the heist, them boys will take the fake bars, hightail it away, and never bother you again. If you want to proceed with my plan, just bring me the material I'll need.
Wow! Thank you for uncovering the thieves' plot against us and for formulating that plan. It is brilliant! Here, I'll give you a gold bar right now. Now, I just have to find enough lead for the project. We're transporting 9 gold bars. How much lead will you need?
Well, let's see. 9 gold bars, 27 pounds each, 243 pounds total. Lead is 60% the weight of gold. Carry the 2, divide. Okay, I've got it. Jerrod, you'll need to find 142 pounds of lead. That much lead will fill a couple of buckets.
What should I look for? What types of things are made out of lead?
The most common form of lead round here is musket balls, and sometimes cannonballs. It isn't very common, but I remember some lead pipe was brought round the Cape many years ago. You might find some remnants of lead pipe. You never know. Good luck to you.
Here is all the lead I've found so far. Is there enough to make 9 bars?
I'm sorry, Jerrod. There isn't enough lead here. Keep looking. I know there must be more out there. As soon as you bring enough, I will start. I think the old fort should still have some lead hanging around there.
Okay, I'll keep looking.